Hello, and welcome back to the BroCraft SMP server. Good to be back. So today, the general plan was to go to the nether, so we can go ahead and get some glowstone to kind of fill up these holes in the base that require glowstone. Part of what we'll be doing there is linking the portal that's there currently properly, because it's not done. Also, I was just asked by Zuper if he could have some granite, and I'd be happy to come bring him some, so I will be doing that in just a moment. I'll put this in the ores chest, even though it's not an ore. That's for when I want to do an enchantment table. Also, one of the other big things we'll be doing early on is right here, I'm going to make a trash can in this spot. It's going to take me a bit, but we have 2 slime balls, and that's all we'll need. Just for the whole piston contraption that's going to be here that I have not designed yet, and I will design it at some point during today. At some point. But that some point is not yet. Is there? I guess I should make some form of armor, but that's work. Let's just go to the nether, and we'll deal with it. Of course, that's all the way back to spawn, because I don't feel like building a portal yet here. I'll probably do it in the near future, but the near future is not today. But I guess before I go to the nether, I'm going to stop by Zuper's base, so we can go ahead and give him the granite. So I just got here to spawn, and I figured I'd take a look at the map, because we're here. And I realized our base just barely doesn't show on the map. Barely. Up here is Zuper's base, where we're heading. It looks truly impressive. Like, look at that grand scale. I can't wait to see what this thing looks like in person. So I just popped out of the tunnel at spawn. You can already see the scale of this building. It feels like a mall. Kind of intrigued to see kind of what's going on. I don't know where he is though. Oh, there he is. As if on cue. Alright. Give him. Oh, I have a bucket of water. That was because I was making obsidian. Why? So I guess let's see what he needs the granite for. Wow. Alright. A little farm going on. Alright. So it's not. I thought this was a further run than it actually was from spawn to his base. They're actually pretty close. I still don't know whose base that is. I know Appletechi's living in the basement of it, but it's not his. It might be distance. I don't know. It might have been someone's starter base that they abandoned. I really don't know. I mean, it really makes the landscape. Alright, where's the tunnel? I think from past it. Oh no, here it is. Oh, there's still a little bit of work to be done. No lie. Look at this grand spawn. Alright, let's pop in the nether. Actually, before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and take these coordinates of the portal, and I'll throw them into a calculator, and we can figure out where we need to be in the nether. Alright, so this is where this portal is in the nether. This is the other side of that one. And I figured out we need to go to -25 and -29. Those are the coordinates. I had to pull back up the calculator to check. -25, -29. Obviously, this portal is not there. This one's not linked properly. It goes to someone's base. But if I go up here, I think I can just go a little bit that way, and we'll be right where we need to be. Roughly. I mean, it doesn't really matter what height we're at. Where does it go to? Ooh. Alright, so -25 is a little bit that way. Okay, -29, which I'd say is about here. I'm actually gonna go a little bit this way, and I'm gonna dig in. Yeah, so it's gonna line a little quickly. You know what I didn't bring that I should have brought? Flint and steel. Yep, I'm gonna need to go back for that one. But, alright, let's just go ahead and get this portal in. Take all of 3 seconds to do. It's been a while since I've actually done something like this in Minecraft. Like, built another portal. Alright, please. I can get rid of those and just plop them in. Alright, cool. So, I'm gonna need to go back to the overworld, grab some flint and steel, and we'll go ahead and light it. Alright, let's make this thing happen. I hope this worked the way I'm hoping it did. And yep, we're in the right place. Awesome. Gotta love the sounds of the portal being louder than I can hear. Just filling my ears with sound. Cool. Alright, so that's step 1 of everything we need to do. Next step is we get glowstone, which is gonna be a whole adventure. I guess I should also grab some quartz so I can have comparators and stuff. But we'll focus more on the glowstone. So the one thing I'm really realizing as I'm mining this nether quartz is I need an enchantment table so I can get some fortune. Because the amount of quartz I think I'll need on the server is going to be pretty considerable. I plan on building at least part of my base out of quartz. And get 1 per block. And it's 4 to make a block of quartz. This is rather unfortunate, do I have to say. Ooh. Ooh. Just my luck. I'm glad these guys aren't pissed off still. Someone went into the nether and just, I don't know, I guess decided to smack them. Which, I mean, I guess you do you. Smack the pigmen if you want. But yeah, I'd rather they don't get pissed at me. Alright, so I'll just keep grabbing glowstone. We're gonna need quite a few. And we're gonna need more quartz too, but we'll get that as I get that. Remember where I came from, which is over there. This could be a problem in the future. At least I know where the portal coordinates are, because I made those. Alright, I'm gonna keep grabbing glowstone and quartz. I'll see y'all. So this is very exciting. Got another fortress. I started up there. I kind of went around in that way and came back down. There's a chance this or another still relatively new for everyone on the server. I mean, I'm gonna take my chances and just kind of explore it and see if we can get... Ooh, we should grab some nether warts. Also, one thing I'm realizing as I'm mining all these things is I really want a witch farm, but I don't want to take the time to make a perimeter and all that jazz. But I need a witch farm. Oh! An achievement. Yee. Okay. Alright, still a blaze spawner. Good sign, kind of. Oh, that's not a staircase. The staircase is going the wrong way, but I will try it out anyways. I just had a mini heart attack. Oh, okay. The nether is a very scary place that I don't like to be in. So the sad thing is, I can't place that. I don't have a cauldron. I wasn't really planning on exploring nether depthly. I just wall here. Can't get me if you can't see me. And I'll bust our way in here. Cool. Alright, I feel safer in here. Although I realized I could have gone around, but I feel safer in here. Alright, there's still another wart, so I'm gonna snag some of these. We'll corner the market on another wart and sell it. I mean, it's a way to do it. Let's start off by going right. Ooh. Got some gold. I will need that. I'm also going to take a chest. In all honesty, you can never have too many chests. You always need them. Especially if you're building big automated farms. It's just worth taking the chest. Oh, ooh, diamond. I like that flint and steel spawn in nether fortresses for the fact of if you get stranded in the nether. Why did I just hear a piston? Oh, shit. That scared me so much. In case you couldn't tell. Oh my god. I don't like the nether. I really don't. Why did I come here? I mean, I'm doing fine, I'm thriving, but like, at the same time, why did I come here? Okay. I'm just gonna keep exploring. Hopefully I will get some nice, lovely resources, some shiny gold, some sparkly diamonds. And I won't die to a wither skeleton. In all hopefulness. That's a skeleton. Ah! Okay. Last thing I would need for is to shoot the pigman. Alright. I'll be back. So I get to one of these little junction rooms, and this is peculiar. I actually ran into it because I wasn't paying attention. I was just jamming out to my music, and curious, if we go up here, is there gonna be something? It is most curious indeed. Oh, there is more fortress. Hello. Here with a skeleton, and I've never... Oh, we've been up here. Okay. Yeah, never mind. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna continue on with the exploration of this fortress. Alright, so I'm back from the nether, because I don't like to stay there for long, and we did pretty good. Quite a bit of horse armor for all the horses I don't own. Same thing about saddles. Main thing we came there for, glowstone. We got quite a bit of that. A bit of nether quartz. We're doing pretty good. Some other extra little things. I think we should go ahead and just kind of plop these things where they belong. And that's already looking a bunch better. Yeah, that looks so much better than just a little torch in a hole. Breaking up with the pickaxe. I don't... Alright. Come back here. Actually, I need to go grab the trap door that are going to sit in these little openings. But... interesting. I'm going to find a solution for the other side of that thing right here. Yeah. Alright, well, that's not that big of a deal. Actually, I think... talk about it now, because it's been riding around the back of my head, and I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to do it. But... oh, that already feels so much better. If we come out here, I think I'm going to make this a piston door that's like... can't tell there's a base behind it. That sort of thing. Like a hidden piston door style thing. I do want to go ahead and grab. Two of them are ready, and good stuff. Not enough of them, but a few of them. I can make some more. And one of these crafting tables, because I went a little overboard, I will admit. Alright, that's 4. A little bit more than that, I think. Yeah, 8 should do. So, just kind of plopping them in. Cover the... yeah, that looks clean. It's simple, but it looks nice. Provides light. And I am, of course, too short because I have the inability to vent. Yep. That is the case. Alright, that is so much better. Like that a ton more than the torches. It's cleaner. And these look nice too. So I'm gonna have to go in here now and figure out how I'm gonna do the little contraption. Because basically we're gonna take this and it's gonna retract into the wall there. This one's probably gonna retract in the same way or to the side. The button's gonna be on like this little bit here. And then underneath that is gonna be a dispenser with lava. The reason why we're not keeping lava there all the time is because there is wood everywhere, and I think it just be lava. So I'm gonna pop over to a little redstone testing world, and we'll go ahead and give it a shot and see what we can come up with. Alright, so I'm in a creative testing world, and I have more or less built the design of the trash removal machine. I wish I got a little more compact, but it's okay. This shouldn't be demanding of too many resources. Looking at it, it has 3 sticky pistons, a few comparators here and there, and some redstone. This button, that's where a stair goes. You press the button, you throw in the stuff you want to dispose of. Kind of messed, but yeah, you get the idea. So what happens is it pulls away this step first, and it pulls away the glowstone a moment later. The lava gets dispensed. Back up. I'll kind of explain the redstone now. So first you have this little bit of circuit here. This is a pulse extender. Basically it means the pulse is moved for longer than a normal pulse, which is good because we want the pistons to stay out just a little bit longer than they were. It's just slightly longer. This is what powers them. Power them one after the other, hence the delay. Down here, this is the circuit that was a pain in the butt. This is what turns on and off the dispenser. So it dispenses the lava. That's what this line of redstone does here. It dispenses the lava. And the second line of redstone comes through here, has a 4-tick delay, and then that's what picks it up. After this piston does this little thing. I can't remember the exact name of it, but come here, you can see it picks it, it grabs it, then slight delay, so it has enough time to send the signal through. It sends it through twice. That's just how the redstone is. Fine, it works. And yeah, that is that. I hope I explained it well. We're gonna go ahead and try and build this in the BroCraft server now. Alright, so I've cleared out this massive space. Not that massive, but perfect amount of space that we need for this machine. So yeah, it's me pretty much, it's me exactly the same design what we're talking about. Just kind of filling in the space here to create it. I don't know what I'm saying, honestly. I'm gonna fill this tube in real quick, actually. But yeah, I'll more or less catch back up with you guys when I'm done. Although one thing I want to note, I'm using things like polished diorite. God, I wish this would buy. Polished diorite and smooth stone to do the redstone circuitry. I learned, I learned, not from my own experiences, but from watching YouTube videos, is you want to use blocks that aren't part of the natural terrain. What happens if you're digging around, just doing an area, you'll come across your redstone possibly. You don't want to accidentally break it and stop what you're doing and try to fix it. So this kind of helps prevent that. But yeah, I'll kind of catch you guys when this thing is. So that's the circuit done. It's pretty simple. We have the circuit for the pistons up here, and then the circuit for the dispenser down here. And I haven't given it a test fire yet. Let's go ahead and give it a go. I hope it works. It should work. It worked in the creative world. Right? That was the worst possible timing for a sneeze. But I think it worked. Lava's in the dispenser. Alright. That means we can go ahead and just seal it back up like there's nothing back there. And let's see, let's just kind of throw it a stack of cobble. Yeah, let's throw it a stack of cobble. We got plenty. So just to test it. Oh, I messed up. The only downside to the system is, yeah, that. Cool. And that burned away, and it's all cleared away. Brilliant. So that's the garbage disposal done. You can kind of see the redstone. I think I can block that off if we go back there. Up in the back. There isn't a proper door or anything. I would like to have maintenance tunnels, like little Jeffrey's tubes or something. Very nice. But in reality, I don't think that's an option. Alright, cool. So that should... I don't know if it's... No, it doesn't appear to. So, if we go back up here, press the button, that retracts. You can see underneath it here. Wonder. Yeah, I can get a block in there. Question is, would this block catch on fire? Because now we're getting into risky territory. You know what we'll use instead? We'll use a piece of andesite. Oh, I guess I also technically one here. And let me double check, make sure that wouldn't break anything. I don't want it to break anything. I think it will break anything, so we should be fine. Oh, lovely. Alright, cool. Nice and clean. Tracks nicely. So we'll just fill the space back in. Alright, cool. Wow, that thunder's getting slightly out of hand. So the next thing I want to do is build an auto smelter on this side. Nothing too extravagant, probably 4 furnaces. Just building space in a mimicky fashion to this side. But yeah, so it automatically does smelting for us, because I hate having to use these manual furnaces. It's gross. So we're gonna go ahead and create something to replace that. I lost my train of thought. Okay, let's just get to work. Let me tell you, this thing has been more of a pain in the butt. Should have been. Alright, so it's an auto smelter. Nothing too fancy, nothing too speedy. Just enough to get the job done and really just smelt. That's the main purpose of its existence. The reason why it was a pain in the butt is because I was trying out a thing that basically will send the minecart without a problem. But it doesn't work. And it's been a whole day since the last time I was working on this. I still couldn't figure out how to get it to work, and then I realized it's impractical. Basically, what I wanted it to do is minecart rolls in, fills up. It's fine if it's not all the stuff, and then just the parts. Okay, cool. Most cart filler systems exist on a circuit that checks if the hopper's empty. I didn't expect the hopper to ever get empty, per se, because mass quantities of items wouldn't allow for that. Alright, cool. So, how do I fix that? I couldn't figure it out. I tried using a T flip-flop that goes over this, that turns on a circuit here, that turns off the hopper on top, so it doesn't fill when the hopper's in the station, so this one just empties, but then this one would come in sometimes with stuff in it, therefore this one can't empty all the way, creating a problem. And it's just, it wasn't worth all this stuff, so I just ended up with a little, pulls in, fills a little bit, leaves. Cool thing is, it grabs 7 items. I thought I only grabbed 1. That's a problem I thought. Grabs 7 items and then drops them off, so not the end of the world. Not amazing, but not the end of the world. And evenly distributes them. You can see that it slowly, there is less on the first one, but world, it just still keeps running though. Also, we have a coal filling system. Again, not the most advanced, but it works. All headstone for some reason. I cannot tell you why. Is it grabbing stuff? My passes by there. Ooh, doing that. That's not good. Okay, you know, it seems to fix itself. That was just full. So part of how the system works, to help evenly distribute the coal a little better, is these have unsmeltable blocks in them. Oh, that's not gonna work, but like, you know, multiple blocks. Oh yeah, that does not work, but it's okay. It's okay. So they just kind of fill up over time and just stay chill. So we're all good. Really not an advanced system, but it will do the trick, and I've spent more time on it than I need to have, without a question. Considering it really will only last for so long, eventually I will get sick of this being so slow and have to upgrade to a new one. But for now, it will do the trick. This is a design that fits perfectly in the space, so I guess I have to just go build it now. So I'm sitting here just counting the amount of blocks, creating a list so I can get all of them in the server. Smart cart, it's having a time. I have to say, work. Just saying. Okay, there it is. It's done. Yeah, not really. I still haven't put in any redstone or hoppers or any of that jazz yet. But I figured I'd put in the facade, because that was relatively simple. But I also clear out the space that the redstone really isn't much redstone for. It's just a little bit of here, a little bit of red, a redstone line that goes just right here into a block where minecart then comes up, does this little jazz, and comes back down. Yeah, pretty simple. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. So diorite, it's ugly, but polished diorite makes a really great block. It worked for it. Oh, cave noises. Okay, that's awesome. Put one here. Lay the track in, and good to go. Need that torch anyway. It's around like put that correctly. Comes down here like this. I should get my here. And then another switch. We bring it on down. Round. What was my math? I'm also short another hopper. I'll talk about that. So I've just about finished it up. You see, almost done. I got the missing hopper. I got figure out where the rails were supposed to go, and yeah, it's done. There isn't anything, although torch there. It bugs me that I can't reach it. So I think it's time to give it its inaugural test. I don't really have enough coal to fully fill the system, but I evenly distributed what I do have between the different furnaces. So if we go to the input down, throw in a lot of iron and gold. Alright, those are gonna just slowly fill out. And then eventually, oh, I have to flip the switch. It actually starts. I installed the switch so we can turn off when we're not using it, so we just don't have the constant sound of the minecart going back and forth. But yeah, there she goes. She's burning. And this will smelt 4 times fast than a normal furnace. Just get them in the output. Those two. So if I come down here and take a look, I think it should be relatively. Goes up. Like it should. Really isn't much of a place for it to go wrong. Dirt in these hoppers. Nice thing about not having much redstone is it's really easy for it to not. Really easy for it to work and really hard for it to go wrong because there isn't much to go wrong. I'm just gonna fill this little hole and get it done. So this is just gonna run quietly in the background. Well, relatively quietly with the minecart going forth. But it's done. I do have to clean up this room. I don't know exactly what pattern I'm gonna use. I want to use this pattern at the same time I do patterns. I haven't decided. See. Oh, simple. Something simple. I don't think much further, at least for now. We'll put a little cap on it. We'll match this look. I think in the middle I might have like some sort of like a grindstone cutter, stuff like that, over the course of time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that right here, and should be. And that's it, pretty much done. I don't know exactly what I want as this 4th item. Maybe a brewing stand, I don't know. But yeah, that's the space. We're almost done. I'm cooking cobble right now, so I can have some more stone. Our previous stuff finished. Got some nice iron and gold. Stone up as well. The blue one blocks cat. That's right now. Oh, wait, use that. Yeah, that's the space done. I'm pretty happy with how it looks. I don't like, the one thing I would change if it would make sense for me to do so is move these, add a layer of these over here, but because I have 2 layers of chest, it doesn't make sense. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this. It looks clean, it looks nice. The floor took me a minute. I just couldn't figure out how I wanted it to set out, but this looks good. And it kind of matches the pattern up here. I might change these to polished andesite, just looking at these blocks here. It has a very similar approach, but it's a little bit more, these just look too plain. There aren't any texture to them. These have a little bit of texture with each individual square, so I might change that. Beyond that, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. If you enjoyed, be sure to give me a like, consider subscribing. I'll see you all. Bye.